tier for him on the same property as his own house in Godruma Dwipa. When the time came for Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura to take Diksha, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakura advised him to approach Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaj. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakura was the father of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati and his first instructor in the spiritual science. But the etiquette was that one would not take Diksha from one's biological father. So Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakura sent him to Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaj to get initiated. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura was highly literate. By the age of 7, he had memorized the entire Bhagavad Gita and could even explain its verses. He had a photographic memory, and in school he read all the books in the library. Just by reading them once, he could remember every word, and so the library purchased new books just for him. By the age of 25, he had written numerous articles and published one book, Surya Siddhanta, for which he was awarded the title Siddhanta Saraswati. So he was highly educated and literate, and Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaj was hardly educated or literate at all. The first time Siddhanta Saraswati approached Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaj, the Babaji refused to accept him as his disciple. He didn't directly say no, but he said, I will ask Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and I will wait for his answer. When Siddhanta Saraswati returned and told his father what had happened, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakura, his father, encouraged him to persevere. You must go back and beg him with all humility and earnestness to accept you. So he went back, but Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji again refused, saying, oh, I forgot to ask Mahaprabhu. I am so sorry. When Siddhanta Saraswati returned home, his father, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakura, was most upset. He knew that Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji was a pure devotee, a Maha Bhagavata, and he urged Siddhanta Saraswati, his son, to persist. So he again instructed his son to beg Gaurakisora Babaji for his mercy, and he added, if you fail this time, don't bother coming back to our home. So Siddhanta Saraswati left the house and went to the Ganges. He felt so hopeless. He thought he might as well just drown himself in the river. Just then, Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaj appeared. He knew what was in his future disciple's heart. Siddhanta Saraswati just threw himself at Sri Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji's lotus feet in abject humility and complete surrender. Finally, Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji accepted him. Siddhanta Saraswati had shown that he was free from any tinge of false pride, that he was so learned and literate, and his guru was uneducated. Srila Prabhupada remarked that Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji was illiterate and could not even sign his name, yet he became the spiritual master of Saraswati Thakura, the best scholar of his time. And thus he proved the statement of the Vedas, Yasya Devi Parabhaktir, Yata Devi Tata Guru, Tasyaite Katitahi Artak Prakasante Mahatmana. Only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed. This is from the Sritasvatara Upanishad 6.23. Although Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji was hardly educated or literate, learned scholars and public servants would approach him with their questions on Srimad Bhagavatam and other Shastras, and with his realized knowledge, he would answer their questions to their full satisfaction. Sometimes devotees would read various scriptures for him, and he would comment on them from his deep spiritual realization. Still, out of his great humility, Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaj refused to accept any disciples. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur proved to be the only exception. Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji enjoined Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati never to go to Calcutta, which he considered a bastion of Kali Yuga. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati remained in Mayapura. In 1905, he took a vow to chant the Hare Krishna mantra 1 billion times, residing in a grass hut near the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya. He chanted the Hare Krishna mantra day and night. He cooked rice once a day in an earthen pot, or just parched the rice with the sun and ate nothing more. He slept on the ground, and when the rainwater leaked through his grass ceiling, he sat beneath an umbrella, chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Locked in a small room, he chanted japa, or the holy names of the Lord, night and day after day, month after month, year after year. Finally, when he had completed his quota, meaning chanting 1 billion times Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, he felt that he was ready to come out and preach. And to preach, he went to Calcutta. In a talk at the Ardha Kumbha Mela in, let's see, okay. In a talk at the Ardha Kumbha Mela in Allahabad, Srila Prabhupada raised the point that Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji had instructed Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati never to go to Calcutta, but that everyone knows he did go to Calcutta. So Srila Prabhupada questioned whether Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati had disobeyed the order of his spiritual master. No, Srila Prabhupada declared, he was never in Calcutta. He was always in Vaikuntha. Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. We pray to Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji. Namo Gaurakishoraya Shakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralamba Rasambode Padambujaya Te Namah. He is Shakshad Vairagya Murtaye, the personification of renunciation or Vairagya, and Vipralamba Rasambodhe, always merged in the ocean of the mellow of separation from Krishna, and Vipralamba Rasa, Padma Bhujaya Te Nama. I offer my respectful obeisances unto his lotus feet. That was the mood of Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji. He was always merged in that nectarian ocean of devotion and separation, and he had to care for his body or for any material, and he had no care for his body or for anything material, just chanting Harinam, holy mantra. He wrote a beautiful song that is completely in the mood of Raghunath Das Goswami. It is said that of the 6 Goswamis, Raghunatha Dasa was the most attached to the service of Srimati Radharani, that he had the most intense desire to serve Srimati Radharani. And Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji wrote a beautiful song in that mode. He begins with a refrain, Kotal ko prema mayi, Radhe, 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 Radhe. Where is Radha? So full of love. Radhe, 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 Radhe. Then he proceeds to express the mood of the mode of Radhanatha Das Goswami in separation from Radharani, desiring and aspiring for her service. When Srila Gaurakisora Babaji Maharaj left this world, there was some dispute over what would happen to his body. His samadhi would, of course, become an important place of pilgrimage, and some of the heads of the local Vaishnava centers saw this as an opportunity to raise money for their matas or their temples, and even for their own sense gratification. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati ran to the site where they were discussing what to do with his body. But when he arrived, some of the local Babajis objected. You are not a sannyasi. How can you give samadhi to such an exalted and renounced personality? But Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati responded forcefully, I am the only disciple of Babaji Maharaj, and although I have not accepted sannyasa, I am a celebrate brahmachari, not secretly addicted to abominable habits or involved with illicit activities. Who among you can say that in the last year he has had no sex or illicit contact with a woman? Everybody was silent. Next, for the last 3 months, again, everyone was silent. For the last 1 month, again, silence. The last 3 days, still silence. They had been exposed and humbled. Not one of the Babajis was fit to even touch the transcendental form of Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaj, and one by one they walked away. But even then, there remained some questions about how to handle the body of Gaurakisora Das Babaji, which was still lying on the ground. Out of his great humility, Srila Gaurakisora Das Babaji Maharaj had instructed that when he departed, his body should be dragged through the streets of Navadvipa so that it would be bathed in the dust from the feet of the Vaishnavas who had walked the holy ground of the Dhamma. So some of the townspeople proposed to take the body and drag it through the streets of Navadvipa. Such fools, such rascals. But Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura stopped them. Although we are fools and offenders, he said, still we can try to understand the true meaning of Babaji Maharaj's humble request. After the departure of Thakur Haridas, Lord Chaitanya himself took the spiritually blissful body of Thakur Haridas on his lap and danced. Following the divine example of Maharaja, let us all bear Babaji Maharaja's blissful body on our own heads. Very good. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati took charge of the body and placed it in samadhi on the western side of the Ganges across from Mayapur. In time, the course of the Ganges changed, and its waters threatened the area of the samadhi. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta brought the samadhi to Mayapur, to his mata, in other words, his house. There he had created a replica of Vrindavana with tamala trees and kadamba trees and Shyama Kunda and Radha Kunda, Shyama Kunda and Radha Kunda water, and with a small Govardhan hill made a Govardhana Shila. Most appropriately, he placed the new samadhi by the side of Radha Kunda, and that is where the transcendental remains of Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji still rest today. One can go there and pray to him and feel his presence and get his mercy. Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaj is an ocean of mercy. All pure Vaishnavas are. I pray that he will help me to chant the holy name, to chant with taste. When I prayed to him earlier, and this may just be my speculation, I imagine that he said, "You must give up your offenses." Then I was thinking, what offenses? What offenses? And then I imagined that he answered, "You must chant with attention." Of course, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur does state that inattentive chanting is the root of all other offenses, and that conversely, attentive chanting will destroy all other offenses. But how do I do that? I asked, and the answer came, you must try. You just have to make the effort. And I suppose that is always the process, that we make our honest effort and depend on the mercy of the acharyas and Krishna. In my case, however, my chanting sometimes becomes a routine that I do not even make the effort to hear every word or every mantra. I just do it. I just go through the motions. So I guess that this is my challenge, my special order, to chant with attention. Devotees often raise the question of chanting with quality. When on a morning walk, a disciple asked Srila Prabhupada, "How can we chant with quality?" His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada replied, "The quality will come. For now, just chant as a matter of duty. Chant your 16 rounds. When the quality comes, there will be no force. You will have taste, and spontaneously you will desire." Why 16 rounds? Why not 16,000 rounds? Rupa Goswami desired, "How shall I chant with one tongue and hear with 2 ears? Had I 1 billion of tongues and billions of ears, then I could enjoy it." Srila Prabhupada said that quality means ashakti, attachment, and that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed that quality. Sunyayatam jagat sarvam govinda virahename. Oh, I do not see Govinda. The whole world is vacant. Sunyayatam jagat sarvam govinda virahename. This is quality, when one feels viraha bhava, when one feels separation from Radha and Krishna. One is chanting with quality. Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji is an ocean of mercy, and we pray for his grace. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So in spiritual life, you actually, by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, you connect with all these great Vaishnava saints. And if you chant seriously, you actually can feel their transcendental vibrations in your heart and in your mind. So we should never chant mechanically. We should chant with feeling, with surrender to the Lord. Every time we say Hare Krishna, that should help us to surrender to Krishna with love and devotion. And then our life becomes a magical, transcendental experience. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All glories to Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Are there any questions anyone would like to ask? Any questions? Don't be afraid. Anybody have a question? Yes, Mataji. Yeah, let's give her a microphone so that everyone can hear her. The microphone's coming. No, doesn't he have a microphone there?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, is that working?
Does that work?
This works.
You might have to come here.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, speak loudly so everyone can hear.
Did Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, did he get any instructions from Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaj? You know, he was almost very simple living and not literate. Did he get any practical instructions, yes, but did he get any other instructions?
Yeah, of course. He accepted Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur as his disciple. That means he gave him a lot of instructions. And Gaurakisora Babaji, of course, was very, very renounced. But he was also very, very kind. So whenever he saw someone that was interested in being Krishna conscious, he would do everything possible to help them to become a good devotee. Yeah. But the main point was that chanting the Hare Krishna mantra without stopping, always have the mantra on your lips, always chanting. That was the life of these very, very highly exalted devotees. They were always chanting Hare Krishna. So we can live like that also. And then you'll enter into that transcendental, let's say, consciousness. And actually feel, these great devotees, they never actually died. They're still living in sound. So when you chant sincerely, you'll actually feel their presence. And you understand that there's nothing mundane in this world. If we purify our senses, then we can feel the vibrations of all these great devotees that sacrificed everything to maintain Krishna consciousness and spread it all over the world. So we're very fortunate, very, very fortunate. You can understand how there were so many invasions of India. Hare Krishna. And oftentimes, so many people were killed and their houses burned down and temples destroyed. But still, every time, the people rebuilt the temples and rebuilt their houses. And today, they're still standing. And so many people now are becoming devotees all over the world. because of the adamant and sincere, sincere devotion that has been the hallmark of Vaishnava devotees. So we're part of that Sangha of genuine devotees who are always chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And you will also actually experience the well-wishing of all these great sannyasis and great devotees, and also great female devotees, when you chant sincerely. And then you understand that this is who I really am. I'm not meant to just be an ordinary person. I'm meant to merge into that transcendental Sangha where the holy name is always being chanted. You get a taste of that when you go to Vrindavan. You go to Vrindavan. Have you been there? Yeah. You see everybody with their bead bag, right? And everyone is chanting. So that is Vrindavan, where the holy name is always being heard. 24 hours a day. The first time I went to Vrindavan, I was trying to go to sleep, but there was some man far off from where I was trying to go to sleep, chanting all night long, and in a very nice way. And I gave up trying to go to sleep. I was like mesmerized by this devotee who was chanting a little bit far away, right? But all night long he chanted. So I realized, wow, this is like, this is really Vrindavan. This is people like that. They're chanting 24 hours a day, So we're very fortunate to have the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and the Hare Krishna movement to keep us on the right track to go back to the spiritual world, where we came from originally. We came from the spiritual world originally. So now we have a right to go back. Jai Shri Krishna Bhagavan Ki Jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Any questions or comments?
So Maharaj, if you allow me, I just found some specific instructions that were apparently shared by Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji.
Sure.
So the first one was, it's kind of an instruction because before he took the initiation, when he requested the initiation, Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji initially refused that he won't give the initiation. That's when he said, I will not initiate one who still has attraction for worldly prestige, scholarship, or sense enjoyment.
Yeah, because Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur
Was
the most highly educated
person
in his time.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, then the next thing, finally, when he gave the Diksha, he specifically told, do not try to be a guru or take disciples for fame.
Yeah.
Always remain the servant of the Vaishnavas.
Right.
So that's the next instruction. Then he also strongly warned, saying that do not keep the company of people who speak of Krishna but desire wealth and women. Their association is more dangerous than poison.
That's a
So
fact.
these are the fake devotees, basically.
Yeah.
Then the next one he gave was, book knowledge alone is not bhakti. Without surrender and chanting of the holy name, all scholarship is dry and lifeless.
You see, now that's a very profound statement. The number one thing which is very difficult for people to do is to surrender. Surrender to Guru and Krishna. It's very difficult for people to do that. They want to be the boss. They don't want to surrender. But to enter into the spiritual world, even when we're in the material world, to enter into spiritual consciousness, we have to surrender, which means we have to be regulated in our devotional service. to Krishna every day. Once we begin to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, that should be our real vocation in life, always chanting the glories of the Lord by chanting His holy names with love and devotion, not mechanically, but with love and devotion. And that means that we're surrendered to the Lord. Right.
Yeah, the next one is very similar to that, which Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj really followed literally. Chant the holy name constantly and without offense.
Right.
Everything will be revealed through the name.
That's a very profound statement. Everything will be revealed through the name. So when we chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare.
you'll actually be connecting to the whole parampara of Vaishnava saints. And if we just keep chanting every day, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, we feel an ecstasy that is overwhelming and not with any fear or doubt, that we understand this is our real life, this chanting and feasting and dancing and preaching and going eventually to holy places like Vrindavan. That is our real life. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So the next one is also very significant because Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji himself was a very renunciant. You know,
He was
renounced.
Yeah, he was
He was
renounced.
very renounced mendicant. He warned Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj to not imitate external renunciation for prestige. He said real renunciation is in heart, not in cloth. Always see yourself as fallen and don't try to appear advanced.
Yeah.
So that's probably why Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
Humility.
Yeah. He was driving cars and so on, but he was still in his heart. You know, it's a big contrast between his Guru Maharaj and from the external point of view.
Well,
But he was fully
Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was also very humble
correct.
and completely surrendered to his guru, who was illiterate.
Correct.
Whereas Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was the most educated person. But he surrendered to Gaurakisora Babaji because he could recognize that Gaurakisora Babaji was actually a genuine, pure devotee, which means he's always thinking of Krishna. He doesn't have any other thought in his mind. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So the next one is very powerful as well. If the order of Mahaprabhu is in your heart, speak it boldly. Don't fear criticism from worldly people.
That means that we shouldn't be afraid to go out on Sankirtan and give nice prasadam to people, give them a book, and answer their questions, invite them to the temple. In this way, you become a saintly person because you're not talking about anything mundane anymore. Everything that's coming out of your mouth is all about Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And then finally, this is before his departure or leaving the body. He told Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, I leave everything to you. You know what is devotion. Protect it.
Yeah. Well, how do you protect it? You practice it. Getting up early every day, chanting your rounds, 16 rounds, good rounds, but actually these devotees like Gaurakisora Babaji, they were chanting way more than 16 rounds a day. And their whole life was to chant Hare Krishna and help other people become Krishna conscious. They didn't have jobs. They basically were living under a tree most of the time. And oftentimes they wouldn't sleep under the same tree every day. So they were really renounced. And they were completely dedicated in a way that is not to be a show, to put on a show. They were genuinely humble and enamored, in love with Krishna. Hari Bol. Any other questions or comments? Yeah, we have to do the puja now. Yeah, we can do it now. Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji ki jai. Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. No, you sing. What do you need? Hare Krishna. I don't have a hat to go like that. Hare Bol. Oh, I'm okay. Chanting Hare Krishna. Yeah. That's the secret.
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा शिला प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपदा श्रीला प्रभुपदा
हो जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा शिला प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा श्रीला प्रभुपदा
हो जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा श्रीला गुरुदेवा
जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा श्रीला गुरुदेवा
श्री गुरु चरणा पद्मा केवल भक्ति सद्मा श्री गुरु चरणा पद्मा केवल भक्ति सद्मा बंदो मोहि सावधान माते बंदो मोहि सावधान माते बंदो मोहि सावधान माते बंदो मोहि सावधान माते जहर प्रसादे भाई ए भवतोरिया जाय हर प्रसादे भाई ए भवतोरिया जाय कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जहाँ होते कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जहाँ होते कृष्ण प्राप्ति होय जहाँ होय ते कृष्ण प्राप्ति होय जहाँ होय ते गुरुमुख पद्म व्याख्या चिते ते कोरियाख्या गुरुमुख पद्म व्याख्या चिते ते कोरियाख्या अर्ना कोरी हो माने आशा अर्ना कोरी हो माने आशा अर्ना कोरी हो माने आशा
अर्ना कोरी हो माने आशा
श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति ये प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा ये प्रसादे पूरे सर्व
आशा
चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से 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 दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते ओ प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते
प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते
वेद गाय जहर चरितो
वेद गाय जहर चरितो
वेद गाय जहर चरितो
वेद गाय जहर चरितो
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनर बंधु
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 लोके नाथ लोके राजीवाना
लोके नाथ लोके राजीवाना
लोके नाथ लोके राजीवाना
लोके नाथ लोके राजीवाना
हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
ओ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
ओ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
ए बेगाज गुशु त्रिभुवाना ए बेगाज गुशु त्रिभुवाना ए बेगाज गुशु त्रिभुवाना
ए बेगाज गुशु त्रिभुवाना
शिला प्रभुपाद पतित पवाना शिला प्रभुपाद पतित पवाना शिला प्रभुपाद लोहिलो शराना शिला प्रभुपाद
लोहिलो शराना
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा शिला प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभु Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada.
हो जय प्रभुपदा 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 शिला प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपदा, 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 शिला प्रभुपदा.
हो जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद.
हो जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव, 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 गुरुदेव.
नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमदे भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामीति नामिने नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमदे भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामीति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चादेशतारिणे
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे
गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा
शून्यवादी पाश्चाद्यादिशतारिणे.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद
नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Bolo
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Hare.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Bol
Hari
Premanande Hari 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 Bol.
His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Anant Koti Vaishnavindi ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Nisakaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Sham Kundu Radha Kundagiri Govardhan ki jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Mayapura Dham ki jai. Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Tulasi Devi ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Ganga Maya ki jai. Jamuna Maya ki jai. Samaveda Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories to the simple devotees. All glories to the simple devotees. All glories to the simple devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Guranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Om Ajnanatimirandhasya
Om Ajnana Timirandasya
Jnananjana Shalakaya
Jnananjana Salakaya
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Chakshurunmitam Nena
Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam
Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam
Stapitam Yena Bhutale
Apitam Yena Bhutale
Swayam Rupa Kadamayam
Swayam Rupa Kadamayam
Dadati Swapadantikam
Dadati Swapadantikam
Vandeham Sri Guru
Vandeham Shri Guru
Sri Yuta Padakamalam
Shri Yuta Padakamalam
Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha
Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha
Sri Rupam Sagrajatam
Shri Rupam Sagrajatam
Sagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajivam
Sahaguna Ragunatanvitam Tam Sajivam
Sadvaitam Savadutam
Sadvaitam Savadutam
Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam
Chaitanya Devam
Sri Radha Krishna Padan
Shri Radha Krishna Padam
Sagana Lalita
Shri Radhavita
Sri Vishakhanvitamscha
Shri Vishaka Nivitamsha
Nama Om Vishnupadaya
Nama Om Vishnupadaya
Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale
Krishna Prestaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Srimati Bhakti Vedanta
Swamin Iti Namine
Swami Niti Namine
Namaste Saraswate Deve
Namaste Saraswati Deve
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pacharine
Nirvisesha Sunyavadi
Nirvisesha Sunyavadi
Paschatya Desatarine
Paschatya Desatarine
Nama Om Vishnupadaya
Nama Om Vishnupadaya
Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale
Krishna Prestaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta
Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta
Saraswati Iti Namine
Saraswati Iti Namine
Sri
श्रीवार्षभानवी देवी
Sivasavanavi Devi
दैताया कृपाब्धये
Hitaya Kripabdaye
कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान
Krishna Sambandha Vigyana
दायिने प्रभवे नमः
Ayane Prabhave Namaha
माधुरोज्ज्वल प्रेमाध्य
Mahavirodhinodya
श्री रूपानुगा भक्तिदा
Rupanuga Bhaktida
श्री गौरा करुणा शक्ति
Sri Gaura Karuna Shakti
विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते
Vigrahaya Namostute
नमस्ते गौरवाणी
Namaste Gauravani
श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे
Murtaye Dinatarine
रूपानुगा विरुद्धाप
Rupanuga Virudapa
सिद्धान्ताद्वन्तहारिणे
Harine
नमो गौरकिशोराय
Namo Gaurakisora
साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये
Akshadvairagya Murtaye
विप्रलम्बारसाम्बोधे
Vipralambara Sambodhe
पादाम्बुजायते नमः
Padambujayate Namaha
नमो भक्तिविनोदाय
Namo Bhakti Vinodaya
सच्चिदानन्दनामिने
Satchitananda Namine
गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय
Gaura Shakti Swarupaya
रूपानुगावरायते
Ruparupayate
गौराविर्भव भूमेस्त्वं
Gaura Bhuvava Nuvestvam
निर्देष्टः सज्जनप्रियः
Sajjana Priya
वैष्णवा सार्वभौमा श्री
Vaishnava Prabhubhama Shri
जगन्नाथाय ते नमः
Jagannathayate Namaha
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च
Vanchatubhya Pubhyascha
कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च
Pasindubhyevacha
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
Patitanam Gavanebhyo
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha
नमो महावदन्याय
Namo Mahavadanyaya
कृष्ण प्रेमा प्रदायते
Krishna Prema Padayate
कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य
Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya
नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः
Namne Gaurachuse Namaha
पंचतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं
Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam
भक्तरूपा स्वरूपकं
Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam
भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं
Bhakta Avataram Bhaktakyam
नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं
Namami Bhakta Shaktikam
हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो
Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu
दीनबन्धो जगत्पते
Dinabandhu Jagatpate
गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता
Gopesha Gopika Kanta
राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तुते
Radha Kanta Namostute
जयतां सुरतौ पङ्गो
Jayatam Suratar Pangur
मम मन्दिर्मतिर्गते
Mama Mandir Matir Kati
मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्बोजौ
Matsadaman Goja
राधा मदनमोहनौ
Radha Ramana Gomoho
दिव्यद्वृन्दारण्य
Divyad Vindaranya
कल्पद्रुमादः
Kalpa Drumadaha
श्रीमद्रत्नागार
Shimad Ratnagara
सिंहासनस्थौ
Simananasta
श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवौ
Shila Govinda Devo
प्रेस्तालिभिः
Kestalibihi
सेव्यमानौ स्मरामि
Sevyamanu Smarami
श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भी
Eman Rasa Rasarambi
वंशीवटतटस्थितः
Vamsivata Tatastita
कर्षन् वेणुस्वनेर्गोपीर्
Karsan Venus Swanir Gopir
गोपीनाथा श्रियस्तु नः
Gopinata Striyestuna
तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी
Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi
राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
वृषभानुसुते देवी
Vishabhanustate Devi
प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये
Pranamami Hari Priye
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
प्रभु नित्यानंद
Prabhu Nityananda
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
हरे राम
Hare Rama Hare Rama
राम राम Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Namo Gaurakishoraya
Namo Gaurakishoraya.
Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye
Sakshat Jairaktya Murtaye.
Vipralambara Sambodhe
Vipralamba Sambodhe.
Padambujayate Namaha
Padambu Jayate Namaha.
Namo Gaurakishoraya
Namo Gaurakishoraya.
Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye
Sakshat Jairagya Murtaye.
Vipralambara Sambodhe
Vipralamba Sambodhe.
Padambujayate Namaha
Padambu Jayate Namaha.
Namo Gaurakishoraya
Namo Gaurakishoraya.
Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye
Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye.
Vipralambara Sambodhe
Vipralambara Sambodhe.
Padambujayate Namaha
Padambu Jayate Namaha.
Gaurakishora Babaji Maharaj ki Yesha Pushpanjali Samarpayami Samarpayami Yesha Pushpanjali Samarpayami. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Today is the disappearance of Srila Gaurakisora Babaji Maharaj. Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji was a great devotee, a Maha Bhagavata. He was a disciple of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakura and was very renounced. Earlier, he lived for many years in Vrindavana, roaming the 12 forests, chanting the holy names of Krishna, begging alms, and sleeping under trees. Later, after Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura discovered Lord Chaitanya's birthplace in Mayapur, Srila Jagannatha Dasa Babaji Maharaj, the Shiksha Guru of Bhaktivinoda Thakura and Parama Guru of Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji, instructed Gaurakisora to move to Navadvipa Dhamma. There, Gaurakisora resided on the banks of the Ganges and practiced devotional service with intense devotion and renunciation. Because of materialistic men would come and disturb him when their desires for mundane blessings or asirvad, the Babaji began to stay by a municipal laboratory, meaning the toilet, where the filth and obnoxious smells would discourage unwanted visitors. There he would chant in peace, in ecstasy. He would beg alms and cook in discarded clay pots, or eat parched rice with green chilies, or just ingest Ganges mud. Sometimes he would collect the discarded cloth from the crematorium and wash it with Ganges water and use it to cover himself. His only desire was to be absorbed in the mellow of the holy name in Krishna consciousness. Gaurakisora was a Shiksha disciple and intimate friend of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. The Thakur arranged a bhajana kutir for him in the same property as his own house in Godruma Dvipa. When the time came for Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur to take Diksha, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur advised him to approach Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaja. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was the father of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati and his first instructor in the spiritual science. But the etiquette was that one would not take Diksha from one's biological father. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur sent him to Gaurakisora Babaji Maharaja. We went through it, yeah, okay. Well, it's nice to hear it again.
Yeah, definitely. I just want to make sure. It's amazing what is austerities are.
Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was highly literate. By the age of 7, he had memorized the entire Bhagavad Gita and could even explain its verses. He had a photographic memory, and in school he read all the books in the library just by reading them once. He could remember every word, and so the library purchased new books just for him. By the age of 25, he had written numerous articles and published one book, Surya Siddhanta, for which he was awarded the title Siddhanta Saraswati. So he was highly educated and literate, and Srila Srila Gaurakisora Babaji Das Maharaj was hardly educated or literate at all. The first time Siddhanta Saraswati approached Srila Gaurakisora Das Babaji Maharaj, the Babaji refused to accept him. He didn't directly say no, but he said, "I will ask Mahaprabhu." When Siddhanta Saraswati returned and told his father what had happened, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur encouraged him to persevere. "You must go back and beg him with all humility and earnestness to accept you." So he went back, but Gaurakisora Das Babaji again refused, saying, "Oh, I forgot to ask Mahaprabhu. I am so sorry." When Siddhanta Saraswati returned home, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was most upset. He knew that Gaurakisora Das Babaji was a pure devotee, a Mahabhagavata, and he urged Siddhanta Saraswati to persist. So he again instructed his son to beg Gaurakisora for his mercy, and he added, "If you fail this time, don't bother coming back home." So Siddhanta Saraswati left the house and went to the Ganges. He felt so hopeless. He thought he might as well just drown himself in the river. Just then, Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji Maharaj appeared, he knew what was in his future disciple's heart. Siddhanta Saraswati just threw himself at Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji's lotus feet in abject humility and complete surrender. Finally, Srila Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji accepted him. Siddhanta Saraswati had shown that he was free from any tinge of false pride, that he was so learned and literate, and his guru was uneducated. Srila Prabhupada remarked that Gaurakisora Dasa Babaji was illiterate and could not even sign his name, yet he became the spiritual master of Saraswati Thakura, the best scholar of his time, and thus he proved the statement of the Vedas, Yasya Devi Parabhaktir Yata Devi Tata Guru, Taisyate Katita Hiartak Prakasante Mahatmana. Only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We'll stop there at that very profound statement. Only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed. Sritasvatara Upanishad 6.23. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Have a very good evening tonight. And remember what we just heard. It's very profound. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Gaurakisora Babaji. Hari Bol.